With so many missions in GTA Online, there are going to be some that are completely terrible. Some are way too hard, some take way too long to complete, and some force you to get into a very slow vehicle called the Venom 5-seater and fly across the entire map just to get Sinsamito Tequila again. Anyways, there are 9 missions that we all hate in GTA Online. If I missed any, do comment them below. But with that, let's start with the first one. Since I mentioned it quite a bit in the intro, I thought this would be the best place to start. But the Gather Intel mission for Cayo Perico is definitely on this list, because the main thing with this mission is that you can't get variations of it. So every time you start the Gather Intel mission, you're guaranteed going to be flying the Velum, and you're guaranteed to be flying across the map. And by the way, the Velum is the 3rd slowest plane in the entire game, with the only planes that are slower than it being the Mammotus and this stupid flying tricycle called the Ultralight. Next up, we have the story casino missions. So the missions that appear on your map with the AB sign when you go inside the casino if you have a penthouse. So originally I was going to make this point about the 5th mission called Bad Beat, but I had to replay all of the casino story missions to get up to Bad Beat, and I found 3 missions out of all 6 that were really hard to do. The first one is Strong Arm Tactics, which is the 3rd mission in the story, which some people did find this mission quite difficult to do. Honestly, I didn't struggle too much. I mean, I only died once, and why are you calling me now? But besides that, it was okay. The next mission that caused a bit of trouble was Bad Beat, which is the 5th mission like I said before. Let's see how I did first. Yeah, it went pretty bad, and I feel like there are 4 different reasons for this. The first one is that the NPCs have aimbot, and this aimbot is a lot stronger than most NPCs that you would find in other missions. So here you can see my health is just about halfway, and just look at how quick it goes down, keeping in mind that I am in cover. So you could even see I pulled out my weapon wheel to try and heal, but it was way too late because I was just getting absolutely lasered. A similar thing also happened here, although it wasn't as bad because my health was pretty low. The next reason for this mission being damn near impossible was this first section of the mission was really big, and the checkpoint was quite far away in the mission. So I kind of figured out, so to show you guys how bad it is, let me show you an aerial view of the penthouse area. So first you have to clear this section, move here and clear everyone here, and then go around the back of the pool and kill everybody there, which is well over 30 or 40 people to kill. So of course, if you're doing this by yourself and you're forced to kill over 30 people with aimbot, yeah, it can be quite difficult. The final reason is this juggernaut, which I'm gonna be honest, it completely caught me off guard, and I imagine this would catch other people out as well. But if you thought that was bad, let me show you the last mission. Those are all of the times that I died, and even though I only died 3 times, this mission took over half an hour compared to Bad Beat, which only took 13 minutes. Also, the stupid stealth bit at the beginning where the game pretends you have a chance to stealthily do this is so annoying, because the second I fail it, I just get swarmed by enemies. I mean, look how many people spawned in this one bit. But if you think these missions are bad, it gets even worse considering the rewards that you get. Each of the missions give you about $20,000 per mission, and they give you an extra $50k if it's the first time you do it because of the awards. You also get this car, which I thought was Imani Tech capable because of the armor plating that it comes with, but no, of course not. So trust me when I say these missions are not worth it. The 3rd mission that we all hate is the Agency Monkey mission. So just in case you don't know, there are 6 different security contract missions that could appear on your computer, with one of them being vehicle recovery. And this mission is an extreme hit or miss, because there's a mission where you steal a car, there's one where you steal a bike, and there's one where you steal everybody's favorite vehicle, a live monkey stuck in a box. Honestly, I don't know why this is a vehicle recovery mission, because I know damn well we're not recovering this branded Humane Labs truck, right? So I don't get why we can't just like collect the monkey and throw him in the back of our car or something. At number 4, we have MC sale missions. Honestly, how can I make a list of the worst missions in GTA without mentioning these? Honestly, they don't affect me too much because I basically never sell my MC stock. The main issue with these missions is that they spawn multiple vehicles, but there are other businesses that do the same, like the Bunker. But the Bunker gives vehicles like the Insurgent Pickup, the Dune FAV, and the Marshall Monster Truck, which are all pretty decent vehicles. The MC Business, on the other hand, gives you post-op Boxvilles, the Dodo Seaplane, Trashmaster, and up to 4 of these bikes. So the MC Businesses give you a lot slower vehicles to use for your sales, and if you look at where most of the MC Businesses are, you know, mainly in like Sandy Shores, you're gonna have to drive about 2 or 3 miles in these vehicles just to get to your nearest delivery. Anyways, next up we have the Cayo Perico weapon setup when, yep, go to Merryweather HQ. I put this one lower down on the list because it's a lot easier to stop, especially if you have the guided missiles upgrade on your Kasaka, because all you have to do is fast travel to Elysian Island, send a guided missile right to the helicopter to fail the mission, and then just restart it again. So it's not too much of a problem because you can restart it over and over again until you get one of the missions that have the CEO towers. So this one isn't too bad compared to the other ones. Number 5, we have the driving nightclub VIP missions. So when you enter your nightclub and you see this blue dot and get a text message from Marcel, you can do one of two missions to increase your popularity. The first one is throwing out somebody, which takes absolutely no time at all. The second type is one where you have to take the VIP into a car and drive them to their home or drive them to one of the hospitals on the map. Here you can see I got one of the worst ones where I had to drive 2.6 miles to take the VIP home. And the real reason for these missions being on this list is because you can't drive fast or hit anything on the way, otherwise you might spook the VIP and increase their fear meter on this bar over here. So you're forced to follow the speed limit and focus on the road as you drive, which is such a pain when you're used to just ripping it in a supercar at like 200 miles an hour. The next mission that we have is another mission where you have to drive really slowly. The mission I'm talking about is the CEO crate sale mission with the tugboat. I really wish I was joking when I say this, but when you start driving or sailing or whatever you do to drive a boat, it feels like you're not moving at all. And even if you are moving at top speed, the waves of the ocean hit your boat and completely mess up your momentum. Another issue with being out in the ocean is that there is nothing to do. There's nothing to see and there's no obstacles to dodge. Like, at least when you drive on a road, there are cars to weave in and out of. Here it's just emptiness and silence. Staying on theme with the CEO missions, we have the vehicle source mission where the guy gets stuck in a high-speed chase and crashes into as many things as he possibly can, knowing damn well it's coming out of my bank account and it's running up the repair cost of the car that I'm taking. So while you chase this guy, you have to shoot him, which also increases the repair cost. And even after you get the car, you're stuck with the police shooting you and ramming you, again just running up the repair cost. Anyways, the final mission that we all hate, well, it's not just one mission, it's actually a group of missions, but it's any mission that needs 4 people to start. So I'm mainly talking about the OG heist here, but I'm sure there are other missions. If I find any, I will put them on screen, but you know how bad these missions are if you do them with randoms. So if you don't have 3 other reliable people that you can play these missions with, then don't even waste your time, because these missions are basically out of reach for anybody that doesn't have a full squad with them. And since that is a complete waste of time, why don't you try focus on the 6 things that every GTA player should do before GTA 6 comes out. I will see you there.